Welcome to the Dixie Doggers podcast. We're here to share knowledge and heritage. We hope y'all enjoy. For the best cut gear in the business, get with Dave Williams at Southern Cross Cut Gear. Make sure to use code Dixie Doggers for savings on all your Southern Cross cut gear. www.hogdoggear.com.
If you're buying or selling land, farms, or hunting property, these folks know land. Get with Phil Wilson from Georgia Land Brokerage, 678-791-3483.
777 Kennels, Advanced K9 Nutrition. Vertex K9 Essentials, Advanced K9 Nutrition, beneficial to all breeds. You can contact them at 979-206-3050.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, look here. It's not a figment of your imagination. By no means.
No.
You just think, you're like, man, am I in a dream? Is this really Nathan and his dad, the sexiest man alive? Well, you're not dreaming, but it's for real. It's a real thing. But we don't know his dad. I adopted him. I love him. And I'm going to keep him. I'm keeping him forever. I ain't getting rid of him. Never. But anyway, so here we are. Got a little video action going for you. We've been talking about it. We used to do this, and we had there's always a bunch of shit going on with the cameras and this and that and all that. And I think we have a better setup now. We have upgraded all of our equipment pretty much again. And trying to make it a little bit better or whatever, because I know the video side of things, people like to watch that, especially like the YouTube side of it, people that if you're just sitting there listening to it, you're like, damn, that guy just like, he sounds good, but what's he look like? Now, a lot of you are going to be disappointed, but 98%.
Apologies in advance.
That 2%. How you doing? What I'm talking about.
True.
Rodney's not here with us.
No.
I think last time we had a video with Rodney, he busted like a $6,000 camera on accident.
No, he just got the lens.
Okay. Sorry. Just busted a lens, a couple grand. Boom. Whatever. But it was still an accident. So we kind of outlawed the camera deal for a while. So tonight we actually had 2 episodes we were doing besides what we're doing now. Yeah. And they both like it just. We're just gonna do our segment with Unc, and he's still on the rig. He's working. I know y'all think he lies about working, but that man works all the time. Then we had another guy on. He was working too. He was checking trucks, so he didn't. He just tried to call a minute ago, and I told him, I was like, hey, we already got one going, so we'll reschedule that and we'll get back to you. But tonight, like, we're just kind of. It's cold. It's January.
Yeah, it's cold.
Here in the South, it's like, this is not normal for a lot of us. It's been a deep snow, ice, just deep winter effect from Texas all the way across to Georgia, South Carolina, all the way up the coast. And of course, all over the U.S., but just here in the Southeast and deep South, it's a little more odd.
Yes.
I don't mind cold weather that much.
No, I think about every time when I'm outside and it's really, really cold, I think about roofing in like July, and I'm like, this is so nice.
It ain't so bad.
No, I enjoy it much more.
So here's a few things though that we could, because I've talked to a lot of folks. I mean, my daughter, she's in Mississippi, and she went, they had power for a little while. It's off. Then they had water. Then the power's on. Then the power's back off. It's never ending. Seen a lot of folks in Arkansas and Mississippi for real that like they've been in the snow for a while.
Yeah.
And that's something that they're not used to. So when we got something like that going, what can we do to prepare the dog yard? That's what we said, hey, we're going to discuss on that. And I mean, I took care of all the dogs for many, many years, and now Nate he's took over. I went back to helping him do something. He's like, hey, leave him alone. You're messing up my shit. And I was like, okay. He lets me help him every now and then. And so, but like, I mean, all joking aside, there's things that you can do to save you a lot of headache.
Yes.
One of the easiest things that I have found, and I have done this for 20 plus years, is first, before I had a lot of dogs, when I only had just a couple or a few, I would always take a couple of 5-gallon buckets and just have them full of water, set right inside the shed. So that way, it's like, well, if the water freezes or something happens, I've got a little bit of water. Mm-hmm. And if that water freezes, I have a wood heater, a wood stove. I can set them. It's in our shop. And so I just set it right beside that. You can let it thaw out. But at the same time, with the more dogs that you have, 5-10 gallons ain't going to do it.
No, and especially if you have 3-4 days or you get like a bad winter storm. And
now we're going up to speed, 2 weeks?
Yeah, I don't even know.
Coming up again.
You stay prepared. You ain't got to get ready.
That's right. And so like at any time during the winter, whether it's cold or not, there's a 55-gallon drum, at least one that's got water in it all the time.
Always keep water, always keep bedding, and that's just two that you'll get in a bind without.
So I think for the average person, what do you think, Nate? A 55-gallon drum or something like that. A big garbage can that's clean, it's clean like a 30-gallon, something like that. If you don't have a 55-gallon drum, just get that, fill it up with water, and you're good with that. If we're doing an off-grid water system, we're going to have it. I mean, we're trying to do the whole off-grid thing for everything. It'll be ultimately the end goal, but especially for the dog yard and the gardens and all that stuff, like a rainwater collection, we already have that set up for our pig pen.
Yeah.
So that way we don't have to worry with that anymore. Trying to eliminate any issues that could happen. Earlier this year, we had water froze twice on the yard.
Yeah, I think
it froze in the
twice
at the house once.
Yeah, I think it froze twice, like last year, but this winter, like in December, I think it froze twice, and then it froze or busted like a week ago. I don't even think it froze. I think just the glue didn't hold on the pump or something.
I want to change everything to PEX ultimately, but like this, I have an older, it's an older place. One thing is too, I've had people that are like, well, you need to bury them water lines. Listen, we live on a rock.
Yeah.
If you dig down 6 inches, like you got a ditch. You got a ditch on down there.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's precautions that you can take, and we try to take all those precautions. So just keep in mind, like, when this cold weather hits, dogs don't tend to drink near as much.
Yeah.
But they got to have that water, man. You'll get dogs, and all of a sudden you're like, damn, the dog's starting to lose weight. And everybody says, oh, well, it's that cold weather. Yes and no, because the cold weather does affect that. But is that the only reason they're losing weight? That water, if that dog is drinking, say, 8 ounces of water a day compared to his usual gallon of water a day, or half gallon, or whatever your dog drinks. All of them are different for the most part. Your dog can lose a lot of weight like that.
Yeah.
So when we get into that situation where it's going to be cold for a while, this year we went to more raw.
Yeah.
I take it back.
Well, a lot of it's not even raw. It's just cooked. But I would feed raw, but a lot of times you can just make it go further cooking it, in my opinion. And especially when it's cold, if you cook it, then you have broth and they'll drink it.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. That
you ain't got to
really
serve
helps.
it to them hot or warm or anything like that. A lot of times, if it's real hot, they won't eat it. They like a lot of dogs are like, oh, why is the food hot? Because they've never had hot food. And then I've had some dogs that they wouldn't eat it raw, but I haven't had any of them that wouldn't eat it like warm or cold cooked.
Yeah. Because if
we feed all the bones raw, like all the bones and stuff like that. Feed all those raw, but like all the organ meat, the hide, and like all.
They don't really want to cook a bunch of the bones and stuff. Nah. They can splinter.
Well, yeah, you can't feed it to them then. And where if you give it to them raw, like they got something to sit there and chew on. It's good to help clean out
the marrow and stuff inside. That's that's a really good thing for them. All the organs and stuff.
Yeah. It's good for their teeth as long as you give them appropriate sized bones. Of course, you don't want to give like small puppies or small dogs, like a big leg bone off of a deer, but you can give them a rib bone, something they crunch down. A lot of big dogs, I just feed them like a half a rack of deer ribs or something like that. Because if it's a big dog, they'll eat them quick. Yeah. But they also have the teeth for it.
Well, that's the thing about it. You gotta watch your dog's teeth. You gotta protect them.
And feeding dog food, like a lot of times, it can give them cavities, and mess up their teeth over time. But the bones seem to it's basically like how they floss, naturally. So
yeah, they definitely anytime you can do that for the dogs to give them some bones, it's really good for them. While we're on the subject of teeth, I've been making some parting sticks, the break sticks, whatever, So I mean, if you see them, they're called that for a reason. I call them parting sticks because I'm not breaking nothing. All we're doing is helping loosen them up. So when a dog's caught and his teeth are down, he has a small space in between at the back. You slide it in, ease it in, and try to get under his tongue and just push it down. It's not about sticking a pry bar in there and twisting and jacking around and all that. You're gonna hurt something. If you're popping a break stick and all that, then you do not know how to release a dog. You don't know how. That and you can learn. It's one of those things that everybody does something a little different. I've heard people say, "Get down beside them and blow in their ear." Oh, well, you can't. I'm not. Stick your finger in their ass. I'm not.
I think that's illegal.
I've had a few. You could just pat on the head, just tap them on the head, and they'll let go. Some I could call off on command, but a lot of them they say, "Oh, well, they locked down." Well, it's a muscle cramp from biting so hard on a true American Pit Bull Terriers. But their teeth, you have to watch their teeth. But if you're feeding your dogs like me and Nate are talking about, it's going to help that as well. Mm-hmm. That's one of those things we could get it. We could go down a huge rabbit hole with the dogs with the teeth.
We'll be back after a quick break.
Quick thanks to the supporters of the Dixie Doggers podcast.
Lite Hounds.
Southern Cross Cut Gear.
Phil Wilson with UC Hunting Properties.
Rankin Ranch 38 Cattle Company.
777 Kennels Advanced Canine Nutrition.
And the old Boars N Broads.
Yeah, because I remember we was supplemental feeding with peanut butter at one point in time, and I noticed it was sticking to the dog's teeth, and some of the dogs got cavities from it, and I was like, "Oh, I don't know, I just had never thought about that." And then a lot of older dogs, even if you just only feed them kibble, like their teeth get wore out.
I want to get all the way away from kibble for the most part. You read that book, Forever Dog, you'll know.
Yes.
And then like we were talking with some people, we talked with Rusty, and he's talking about dogs that, 18, like Ratchet just died. He's 18 years old. He had another one that was 21 years old. That most of us don't have dogs that live that long. But, and it's not like he's not hunting them, because I'm telling you, that's some guns hunting them. And he has put on, they're on big hogs, big toothy, bad dog, big bad hogs, And so it's not like, oh, well, a hog dog has to have this life where he's just beat and just whooped all the time. That's on us too. That's part of that on us. We can make our dog's life a little easier. As far as simply like on a catch dog, if you're in an area known for big hogs and you got a 35-pound little game dog, send 2 of them. Take a real rough cur dog and put with it. Give it a little help. I mean, something. You can make it easier on the dog, and that dog his lifespan is going to be longer, and he's going to have a better life.
Typically,
yeah. we've got a few, right, like Pepper, which now I didn't raise Pepper. I got him from a friend of mine. I had his brother or a litter mate, and like there was several dogs out of that litter that lived long, healthy lives. Pepper's, we did the math. I think he was 12.
Yeah, 11 or 12.
11 or 12. Shug's like 13 or 14 now. Tyson is got to be 10 plus.
He's at least 10. At least.
Yeah, at least 10. And these are catch dogs. Running catch dogs. I mean, every one of them.
We still hunt Pepper.
Yeah, he's getting where he can't see at night.
Yeah,
but
so we've been trying to run him during the day.
Yeah, he's the one that was in the video with the opossum that I had on Facebook and stuff. And like he's never trashed on nothing. He walked by that possum like 4 times, and his eyesight's failing. And he finally got close enough. He seen it and just snagged it up. He literally, by the time he was out of the frame, he actually let it go. He's like, just came back to me. That's just one of them things, though. But the a dog's health and longevity, it depends on us. They're our workers, they're our pets, they're our companions, they're our stock, whatever you want to call them. It still depends on us. I know people over the years who have really just utilized them as just stock. And that's perfectly fine. But they were taken care of. I know a lot of people that have ranches and farms. They have cattle. That big Charolais bull don't sleep on the couch with them, but that son of a bitch is took care of. He's in good shape.
Mm-hmm.
He's fed. He's wormed. He gets all his medicines and all that stuff. He's got a good house. That's a damn problem. That's an epidemic. A dog house is.
It ain't even gotta be complex.
No, it's designed to keep them dry.
Very little to have a good dog house.
It's designed to keep them dry. That's what it's for. Like everybody, the whole let's keep them warm. Well, they got a coat.
Yeah.
Now, and they can stay warm, but at the same time, it's.
If you live in a real cold place, you got to have like insulated ones and stuff like that. But
depending on the dog. I mean, I did ride 500.
Yeah.
They throw some straw on the snow, snow and the ice, and the dog curls up right there and sleeps, and they don't have any problem. It's to keep them dry.
Oh yeah, but if you got like blackmouth curs and you live in Michigan, like.
I don't know why you would have a blackmouth cur in Michigan, though. To me,
you have a tree in one. That's the only one blackmouth curs I've seen.
I know. I'm just saying, though. I don't understand why anybody up there would have one.
If you had mountain curs,
so you're saying a Ladner cur dog?
Fuck it.
Is that a Ladner black? Well, they're treeing blackmouth cur dogs.
Hell, I've seen pictures of all bloodlines.
So Rusty's dogs, yellow dogs tree. Don't you even lie?
I ain't even taught him yet, so I don't know.
Oh, Rusty.
They probably don't know they can treat.
He don't wait. He's gonna have. If you give him a puppy, it's gonna be a coon dog.
It is gonna be trashy. It's going to be trashy.
I bet you Tough's ass will be trashy. He already is. If you don't watch him,
I played the fifth.
Yeah, I know. Mm-hmm. But no, like Nate's 100% right. If you have a dog that's not equipped for that area, then you got to keep them warm.
Yeah, and some of our dogs that we have, like. They have short nap coats and, so definitely got to be on top of them. But a lot of dogs, like we have an Airedale and it was like the high Monday was 30 and she was out there sopping wet and like had been in the mud and was just sitting there, like wasn't even shivering, just
looking like whatever, ready to go.
Yeah, ready to go. I was like, okay. And like all the other dogs, like a lot of other cur dogs, like they're in their dog house. They ain't in there like shivering to death, but they're in there chilling because it's 30 degrees and it's noon. And that's
the wind was blowing 40 miles an hour. Yeah. So it's actually probably about 20 degrees.
Not very typical for here. So they're all huddled up, but she was just like out there. Okay. So, a lot of it, like Dad said, it depends on the dog as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can't have dogs that I don't like a really thin skinned dog or thin coated dog at all. The cur dogs that we have, that's the only ones that I've ever really had. I've had them before, but I didn't keep them.
Yeah,
and it was because of that. I don't like a dog that doesn't have a thick, heavy coat.
Yeah,
like Airedale hides. Yog Terriers. I'm talking about big, woolly, shaggy dogs. Mm-hmm. And it's not to keep them warm. It ain't got shit to do with that because usually we have mild winters. We live in the South. It's to keep them cool.
Yeah, if they got a true double coat, then for sure.
And I've had people say, "Oh, that don't work like that." Josh Neff,
true double coat works.
Josh Neff is, he's learning a whole lot of stuff about these high terriers and these German dogs and stuff, and he didn't understand what I was talking about because I told him, I said, "Look, any that you send me, I want a longer coat." Well, the ones with the longer coats, they run cooler than all the other dogs.
And briars don't tear them up as bad.
Oh no, they slide right through it. And the other day we got siblings out there. One has a tighter coat, the other one has a rougher coat. Mm-hmm. The tighter coat dog moved slower. Now it was cold. It was bad cold. Wind was 20 to 25 miles an hour, and it was 16 degrees or 18 degrees. That was without the wind chill. That was just the temperature. But that, like Grinch, he was all about it. Mm-hmm. But Nom was moving slow. You could tell it was a little cooler to him. Yeah. But overall, the coat does have a lot to do with the warmth and the cooling on mm-hmm. both sides of it. I haven't had a dog overheat or get too hot because it had a long coat. I haven't dealt with that. And I know that I'm wrong. There's people out there that have, but I haven't. Mm-hmm. That doesn't mean that I'm the only some bitch in the world that's ever had them. I don't know, but I've had a couple hundred over the course of all these years, and so far so good. But now, keeping that dog warm, you got shavings, and you've got different types of bedding. Let's just go into that. Just say different types of bedding. So you got shavings, you got straw, and you got hay. Mm-hmm. Hay is out the window.
Just feed it.
Yeah. Don't. Man. And I know a lot of people, they'll get straw and call it hay. No, you want straw.
You want wheat straw.
Yes. I would take pine straw way before I would ever take hay. Hay will take that moisture, get wet, and it will break down, and it will just push down.
Yeah, it seems like dogs with sensitive skin though they'll get flare ups from the damn pine shavings, but they'll do the same with cedar shavings too. Mm-hmm. A lot of those dogs that
shavings is, it's one of those things that works, but
I like the pine shavings, the big flake shavings, probably the best. The only reason why I don't like it more than straw is because that straw that we've been getting has been so damn dusty. Yeah, and like that shit's rough on me, rough on them.
Well, this straw that we got this year, the ones we've been getting,
I didn't get any more. I just started been using.
That's what I'm saying. The ones we've been getting for the previous years was great. Yeah,
it was started like last year, like the
end of last year.
At our local feed store, wherever they started getting their straw from, their wheat straw, it's been dusty as hell, and like I don't know, it ain't been holding either. It's been like real loose.
It's breaking down.
But if you got good straw, then it's like, oh yeah, nothing better. But at that rate, like the pine shavings, it rains here all the time, so you got to change them if the inside gets wet. They'll just track mud in and out of their doghouse, especially if they're on a chain or something like that. So
get your doghouse up off the ground too.
Yeah,
like even a wooden doghouse, build it up off the ground.
It ain't gonna be much.
No, but the more you get it off the ground, the better it is.
Yeah,
like because you're not down on that ground holding that the coldness up under it. You get the airspace in between it. That's where it's called an R factor, and that's where the temperature changes right there. Is in the air. It's like when you insulate a house, it's not about the insulation. It's about the space in the insulation. That like if you have it when you open a bundle of insulation up, it'll expand. So all the air pockets and the spaces and the channels that's inside that's what heats and cools.
Yeah,
that's your R factor.
Which is why, like, if you got loose straw that's like real beat down, it ain't got no R factor
because doing no good.
It just stacks flat, and that's the issue with hay is because hay it ain't got no stem, whereas wheat straw's got a stem,
got a tube,
and it's hollow in there. And so, like with the shavings, that's the good thing before they break down. When they lay over each other, it's like it is it's insulation,
Yep.
But then over time, like it's going to get pushed down and broke down. And after you don't have any fluff to it, it's not going to insulate as much. And usually it's nasty. They've pissed in it and gotten water and mud and anything else in it.
When I do a dog house or something, I try to push the straw all the way to the back of it. And I don't put it on the floor if I can help it. I know it sounds crazy, but like I just push it against the back wall and I put it like, about a third of the thickness of the doghouse. And they'll make a little tunnel in there. And sure enough, in a day or two, it's all going to be the way they want it. If you put it like that right in the middle, they're going to drag that shit out.
Yeah.
And they're still going to drag some out.
Yeah.
But if you put it right in the middle and try to do it like you want it, like you would make your bed, that dog is going to kick it out.
Yeah, a lot of times, usually what I do, like especially dog houses on chains, I just take and lay the dog house on its back and have like the face of it standing up and just put all my shavings there and then just lay it down. Mm-hmm. That's how I do it. So I don't have to bend over as much and I'd be trying to like stuff shit in there. The only problem is with that usually is Junior. Well, Junior's the only dog that does it too, but he just like, if I'm changing shavings, he cannot wait to get in that dog house.
He loves it.
And it's all 65 pounds of him, like crawling over the doghouse, crawling like last time. So like, how big a bale of shavings is from Tractor Supply? It was like what, 2 foot by 3 foot, something like that.
Yeah.
I had about half a bale left, and Junior decided he was getting in it, and I was like, "Look, Junior, no." And he's like trying to dig in it while I'm holding it. I'm like, "Look, no, dude, like I got to put these shavings in your house. Like we need to do the other dogs." And he's like, "Let me in the bag now." And I was like, "Junior, this is crazy. Like, I don't know why he loves it so much.
He loves it.
I just thought of that. I thought it was funny. I forgot to tell you that the other day that he's been trying to climb in the bag of shavings.
When I've done it last year, like he done it with the straw.
Yeah, like he would get in the wheelbarrow when I had
Jewel does it.
Straw.
Jewel does it too. She done it last year when I done the houses a few times. She would do it, start acting crazy. She loves it, and then I can't remember. There was one or two more that they really like it too. Yeah, and like I said, it's almost like they're playing. They're like, "Oh yeah," but I mean, you stop and think. It's like in the summertime, you get on the bed, and it's got a real cool sheet, fresh, just clean. It ain't nothing like it. Or in the wintertime, your feet are freezing. You running in there, you jump, get off a hardwood floor or something, and cover up with a electric blanket on them toes. Oh man, it's good stuff. Oh yeah. Some of y'all don't know about all that shit. I know about when I was young, you put like 4 of grandma's quilts on and you couldn't even move. You had to be stuck to the bed. Like if you had to piss, tough shit, you ain't going to piss. Like it's over. You just lay there till the next morning. And then somebody come and let you out. That's how it works. Yep. That's old school. Old school. Way back in the 60s. In the 40s or somewhere there. That's back when Rodney Bell was kicking. Rodney was in high school 1957, class of 59. Yep.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
He was probably a greaser.
Oh, yeah. He had his pants rolled up, had on them dark denim blue jeans, had on a white T-shirt with his pack of cigarettes rolled up, had his hair combed over to the side. Yeah. Long haircut right in the front, just flipped it back. Remember that? You ever watch that movie Cry Baby? They wrote that about Rodney.
I hate that movie.
Rodney Bell.
I also hate the movie Grease with a burning passion.
Oh, that's the best movie ever.
You hate it too? I don't know what you're talking about.
I hate that movie. It's stupid.
I can't stand it.
I'd rather watch Dirty Dancing.
I hate that movie too.
I hate all of them. I don't watch no movie. You know what movie I like? Tim Wells. Slockmaster.
Yeah.
Hit it in the head with a stick or throw a rock at it. And I like that. I'm sorry. I'm into the finer things, fine arts.
True.
Yeah, that's what I'm into. So anyway, we just thought like this is a trial run on the camera system.
Yeah.
And all this stuff. And we're not going to do no 2 or 3 hour deal here. Just kind of a.
Also, the time's down here in the corner. So if you ever want to see how long we've been recording, learning all this software
it's all new stuff to us. And so we wanted to bring y'all along with us. as we do it. So if it ain't worth the shit, sorry.
Hopefully some live streaming in the future as well. Maybe set up and do some Q&As on like Facebook or YouTube or something like that. So
we'll do it when we cast the dogs.
Yeah, if we can, if I get everything to work correctly, most definitely. But there's a good chance of that.
I don't know though, because like we got rid of like all the dogs we keep sending to people. They're better than the dogs we got.
Well, that's why we send them somewhere.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna give away a bad dog.
No,
fuck. I don't have many things, but I can't.
Let's see. Here's the pups we sent out. Brett Nettles has got a pair.
Yeah, he's been very happy.
Very happy with them. They're doing good. That's off of Junior and Jane, and he had one off Eminem and Kate. Mm-hmm. The Eminem and Kate pups, they seem to be a little slower than
a little odd.
The Junior and Jane. I don't say odd, but like they're not as. I don't know. They don't mature as quick.
Yeah, they ain't as serious. A lot of them are.
They have prey drive more than they have hunt drive.
Yeah.
The Junior and Jane pups have hunt drive.
Yeah, they want to go.
They go. And I mean, like, and listen, guys, I'm going to repeat the breeding. I might have a couple available, but it'll be such a selection. I'll keep all of them until they're going. Sent a pair of Kimmer pups down to Tyler Engel in Florida. Mm-hmm. He got them that Thursday or Friday. I think it was Friday. And then that same weekend, and I mean, these dogs are pretty green. We hunted them a couple of times. I think Phoebe was on one hog, and we hunted her a couple of times. But it's like she made in the pen in Oklahoma and did good. She was like 6 months old. Mm-hmm. And then Fred was one of those dogs that we knew was going to take time, but he had such a nose. I was like, this is somebody just like a hound, but he's a cur dog. He don't know what to do. Well, Fred has figured it out. He is figuring it out more and more.
I knew he would.
I'm telling you now, like
2 year bet on that.
It's not one of those things like, oh, he's finding a pig or nothing. No, this some bitch is running. Hell, I mean, the second hunt or third hunt, he's relaying, baying sounders. I mean, like. But now it's a good report on him, so I mean that's good.
Yeah.
And then we had scent bug to Christian Lanier.
Yeah.
He had her. He carried her to she came in heat right off the damn bat.
Yeah.
But he did carry and got her on 5 of them. She was in on all of them.
Yeah.
He was happy with that.
She's like a pig.
I was trying to think who Mr. John got one, and he wound up losing him. Mm-hmm. So we sent John. I sent him my pick a little bit. And another female, and right now he's running them right now. They're going back after a boar hog they bayed last night. They got a few pokes and cuts on him. They couldn't get him. They had him bayed. Sent him a young run and catch dog. Dog's green as grass. Seen a piglet at 12 weeks old. The dog's a year old, and it's trial by fire. Some Rusty Mayshore shit. John turned him loose, and he goes in there on a stud last night, and like he never hesitated, went straight in there and missed. Hog broke. They run him down. They got him caught. Hog whooped all of them, though. Every one of them pups learned a lesson. Didn't nobody get mangled up, nothing bad. When they went back tonight, they put him to bed, just left him alone, going back tonight, tried to get on him again. I said, man, look, these pups are doing so good. I'm really, really, really excited.
Yes.
I'm tickled with them. The ones that we've got that we kept, Kane and Sweet Pea, and then Twix and Twix and Tina. Tina, we ain't really pushed her.
No,
but Twix, she
likes a hog.
Twix will do whatever you want her to do already.
She's just. Oh, she just reminds me so much of her dad. It just makes me want to give her a noogie. She is so just.
She acts like a pet.
Yeah, but.
He started her out as a pet. Yeah. That's what you get.
Baby Twix. Yeah. But some days she's a bad bitch, and other days she's just a bitch, you know?
Yep.
I think a lot of the issues I'm having is she's real jealous dog. And when with other dogs, like she does good with Eminem because like knows Eminem like there. I don't know if dogs really see like the whole paternal maternal figure and how long they keep that.
I don't know.
I don't know. I can't ask.
I've seen dogs that seem like they did, but I don't.
But I know she's comfortable and confident with him and usually works pretty good. But like when she's been around Herm, around like other dogs, like I don't know. She just is like,
yeah.
Like, why are you trying to like make me work with these? And I'm like,
well, I don't know. Get off that shit on my dog Herm.
Yeah,
because Herm ain't nobody. He don't play the radio, son. That boy's bad.
Herm means business.
Like it's not. I mean,
if he was 60 pounds,
he's like a terrier. He's the size of a jag.
He reminds me of a dog.
All of them supposed to be bigger.
Yeah, he reminds me so much of a dog that I used to have named Twitch that it's crazy. Like they were both bad. Little slick coat, black and tan,
slick coat dog.
Yapping, little mean. When his ears come up, they sit straight across, and he just like, and that's the same way Twitch's ears set, and both them little bastards mean business. So I loved it.
Yeah, he hunts good though.
He's a lot more vocal than Twitch was.
Yeah, I wouldn't have put up with a dog barking on track.
Twitch would barely bay, but like he didn't like voice on track or anything like that. But Herm would voice on track, and I'm pretty indifferent to it, you know, like. Used to like
with a terrier, I don't like it, but
it sounds crazy as fuck.
Stupid.
Like he ran a deer the other day, and holy hell, I was like, "What kind of deer dogging are we doing?" I was like, "Somebody hears him, they're gonna think like I don't know, a Wendigo or something."
All they're doing is screaming. They should be biting.
Yeah. Hey,
they're terriers.
He ran that deer for 2 hours, so I was happy with him. He pushed her out onto me finally. I thought he got hung up at the water, and I made a rookie mistake and left my gun at the truck. But no, he actually was running her down the side of the creek, and she crossed, and then I bumped her back across, and by the time he caught up with her, she was going back up the hill, and I was going back up the hill to try and get my gun, but, you know, day late and dollar short, and then he ran her for, I think he'd been running like an hour and a half at that point, and then he ran her for like another hour, and then I finally caught him.
Yeah, so you don't need to be even doing that.
No, but he was being bad in the kennel, so it was the first time he ever run a deer, and I was like, I'm gonna let him figure out he can't catch this motherfucker.
No, I don't want him to. No, I don't. But like what the time of year we're at now is it's stupid. Deer season lasts so long here.
Yes, it does.
I mean, we still got a couple weeks. I'm over it. And the thing about it is like, what am I going to do with these dogs?
Exactly.
You know, I mean, we still hunt them. I'm going to hunt them. I don't care. I don't care if it's like it or not. I'm going to run them. See, but it's not illegal for us to run them. You just don't have anywhere to run because you got to worry about all these fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Out here, somebody shoots one of the dogs, then it ain't gonna be good. You know, it just ain't gonna be good. There's a lot of people out there that think, you know, they're like, oh, these guys talk shit. Just like one of y'all out there in the world. When you say it, you mean it. You know, it's like if somebody does something to my dog, like it's going to be bad, and it is. It just like if it's one of y'all's dogs. But you also have to have respect for others. Yeah. Use common sense. Mm-hmm. You can't just beat on your chest and say, hey, just, you know, screw the whole world. I do what I want to do.
Yeah, this is not a lifestyle.
We all want to do that.
Nice. Gotta be nice.
And the thing about it is like, no, I'm not succumbing and saying, okay, I just roll over. No, because I'm still going to hunt. Yeah. I just pick and choose my battles. And that's the way you have to approach some of these things, especially where we live at. But anyway, be ready for all this shit to get over with. We get back to going. We can actually hog hunt for real. Mm-hmm. I like going and turning loose in the morning and hunting all day and doing what I can do. Going at night, I mean, I don't mind going at night, but if I do, I want to hunt. I want to hunt 10, 12 hours. I want to hunt a lot.
Yeah, Dad don't like turning it off.
No, I don't see why you would.
I can
but
say a lot. But
that's you. It ain't me. I'm going to run the fuck out of it.
Yes.
I think if a dog wants to run, you let him run. Go get you something to eat. Go home, take a nap.
Yeah.
Let your bitch run. Don't matter.
Fair enough.
Come back and get him tomorrow.
Yeah.
Whatever. But like that's one reason why I've got the type dogs we got now. Mm-hmm. So that way we can do that. Because used to, we didn't have that. We with no bay dog at all. And it, I don't know. It seems like it's a lot more difficult to get a really, really good, solid one. And when I say bay dogs, like, okay, I don't mean like when I say, okay, well, I'm going to take my dogs and go do this. I'm not talking about 10 dogs. I might take 10 dogs and hunt, 10 puppies or 6. Usually we take 4 to 6.
Yeah.
But if we're going hunting, like I'm probably going to put one dog down and see what he does first. And if he'll go do it, that's fine. But I've got where I put a pair down, older dog and a younger dog. But that younger dog has to go by himself before I ever put him with the old dog. Yeah. I don't start him with that older dog.
No.
I'm not doing that. If that some bitch needs that much help, well, I just got a help dog then.
Well, how you going to see what you're raising? The dogs will learn from each other instead of expressing what he naturally wants to do.
And there's a lot of people I know are going to catch some shit for this, but that's just because you're taking the easy way out.
Oh, yeah, it's not supposed to be easy.
Well, remember when I was doing M&M, I told you, I was like, well, let me do this. Let me show you how I want to do this.
They're going to fuck it up. And they're going to do some real dumb shit.
It was an absolute shit show.
And then when they do it right, hot damn.
Look at Louie. I mean, it turned out like, and he was second. Like, he was second best. And that son bitch, when he jumped out, he kicked the door open and was like, watch this. I'm going to show you how to do this right quick. That's because, like, he didn't know that he had to go with other dogs, or he was like, or is he limited by another dog?
Yeah.
Is he learning a bad habit from another dog? Nope. Is he limited from another dog? Nope. Has his range been set by another dog? No. There's so many things that you can do to a pup or an extremely young dog by putting it with an older dog. Sometimes it might help some of your dogs. It might.
Yeah.
We don't breed for that. And not just me, but the guys that I'm going to have dogs from, they don't breed for that. They're going to breed for a 4-week-old puppy that's casting across the yard, going down a field. That's what I want. I want when you come home, you got to go look for them.
Yeah.
And they ain't even off the titty yet.
I like those. I like the sure enough killers. And then I also like the ones that are basically like a lab and a bulldog had a baby, which is like M&M and Twix. They listen real good. They're real personable, but they're not gonna cast a mile deep. M&M will sometimes M&M like awesome cast dog, and then like next 5 times
if he's by himself,
he's by himself, he's always good. But he definitely likes walk hunting and definitely likes road hunting, which I like both too. I like walk hunting a lot, so I don't mind.
If you take him by himself, he ain't gonna do it. He's gonna drop out. And he's gonna go a mile and a half. Boom. You're gonna go till he finds.
He's got a lot of bottom. He's got a lot of bottom.
You're gonna find a hawk.
He ain't gonna do anything extra than he's got to do. But if there's,
he is lazy.
Yeah, he's lazy as fuck.
Tries the easiest way.
Yeah, but if he's going for a reason.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, if if you see him and he's hunting, and he goes 500, 600, 700, you're like, hey, he's finding something. If that son bitch ever breaks that, certain mark, I guess you'd say, half a mile. Yeah. If he ever goes there, like, it's fixing to be a day. Like, that's some bitch finna roll.
And he's not the best dog ever by any means, but like, if we hunt down a road, like a lot of our properties, they have cutovers and briar patches and stuff like that. He's not going to be going out into those briars real hard. He's going to check right on the edge. And we was hunting with one of my buddies one time, and he had said, he was like his dog had like went on into the trail some more and was out there, and he was like trying to cold trail or some shit. And he was like, well, he might figure him out. I was like, I don't think it's fresh enough. Like, he might be cold trailing, but like, he's going to fuck off, waste time. That damn hog's 5 miles over there by now.
That's when he said the dog didn't cold trail.
Yeah.
He wouldn't cold
Well, I think this was the next night. It might
have been the same night.
And cause he was like, well, he didn't even go in there. And I was like, well, I'll tell you this. I was like, I've seen him go and hit those briars real hard. And every time, he at least has a race started. I'm not saying we catch the pig, but we get a race going and we're going to run that motherfucker. Mm-hmm. I was like, but I have never had a dog find one out from under him like that. Mm-mm. Like, I've had dogs go and try and start the track. but they never got a race going.
Well, that's the night he was saying, he was like, well, he's running a track. I said, no, he's trying to cold trail.
Yeah.
He was like, he don't do that. He said, I've had that dog for 3 years, and he ain't never. And about that time, that summit said, oh, and he just shook there, and I laughed. I said, you gonna do what? He's like, I said, I told you.
Yeah.
That's what's happening.
And we sat there about 30, 40 minutes.
Well, I said, load them up. That hog, that some bitch is over yonder in other side of the country. And we went to the other side of the country and we got on him.
Yeah.
And I mean, ain't no sense in letting that one dog sit there and waller. No. And I'm not knocking the dog because the dog was trailing.
No.
But I am not going to sit there and spend 2 hours trailing to get to where I already know. Mm-hmm. That's the part. Instead of putting him with an old dog that's trying to figure it out, that's the part I'm just like, look, I'm going to skip ahead. I'm going to get over here. I'm going to help my dog. Mm-hmm. That's how I'm going to try to help my dog.
Yeah. And that's why I like walk hunting a lot. Because a lot of times, like, I know how to get into where the hogs are crossing or something like that a lot easier than the damn dogs do.
And now listen, when we talk about walk hunting, we are not talking about walking the entire time. You need to be clear on that. Yeah. We're talking about getting to a park, getting to a spot, and going to with a place with purpose. Yeah. Like, okay, like you said, we know where they're going. We know how they travel.
Yeah. Or making a loop and something like that.
Yeah. You know? Well, that's what I'm talking about. Well, it's a purpose. It ain't just like fucking walking around. No. Because there's people that do that.
I don't even drive around without a purpose.
No, there's
driving.
There's a lot of people out there that do that. Yeah, they will follow a dog around a cornfield for 4 hours because the dog's walking with them. Yeah, and they're following the dog.
Yeah,
but they're
if I'm walk hunting, that son of a bitch better be in front of me. That is my biggest pet peeve ever. Like, you could be behind me if you were hunting backwards, but you better not. I don't want you just walking behind me. Like, this ain't fucking follow the leader. We're going hunting, guys. I'm gonna walk you over here, and I think this spot looks good, or I know I can cast you down this valley, or there's a good oak flat, might be able to get a creek bottom or something. You know, walk you down there, send you on your way, and you go off and hunt. Some puppy or something like that, or dog having a bad day might not do as good, but typically they'll go out 150, 350 somewhere in there yards, go check it out, and then we come back and do some more walking.
And we're not taking the same dogs.
No.
Hardly. When we go do that. I'm not taking Rick and Tough when I'm walking.
No. Like
First off, you ain't finna walk that far. No, none of us are. I ain't.
Just because I can don't mean I should.
That motherfucker, the last 2 races the one we dropped at 8:30 and it was 5 o'clock that morning. Yeah. And we drove for 3.5 hours and didn't leave our damn spot that we were at because we never. I'm not walking with a dog out like that.
No,
I'm not following a dog like that.
With walk hunt dogs, I want dogs that listen.
I want short range, hotter nosed dogs.
Mm-hmm. I want a dog that can pick through it, can wind or take a track, and is going to listen. Like, because if we are way down there and they're way off in another spot where I don't need to be or can't get to them, I don't want to have to go to them every time. I like the in case emergency of being able to tone them and call them out, but try to minimize it because you can teach them bad habits. I've seen people that called their dogs out too much, and like as soon as they heard the vehicle, they was like, all right, well, it's time to go.
Yeah, that's being lazy.
Yes,
it's not the fact of using it like you're talking about using it. You're using it as a tool. Yeah. They're using it like, well, I don't want to walk down.
It's Old Faithful.
Yeah, like we'll just call them out.
Believe it or not, if you don't like walking or work or anything like that,
don't do this.
Yeah, don't hog hunt. Don't hunt.
Don't do none of it.
Don't hunt. Don't
at all.
No.
Watch Dirty Dancing.
Yeah. Learn how
Grease.
To do spreadsheets, something like
Watch
that.
Watch Grease. Yeah.
No, I ain't. I like saying that.
Watch Grease. Nathan really likes Grease. Nobody puts baby in a corner. All right. So anyway, we just want to give us a good test run. I hope y'all learned something. And if you didn't, sorry, it's my fault. And I should have been a better teacher. Or
I should have been a better student.
Or if you were here, I'd have took a paddle, whooped your way. I had a guy tell me today I put a video up of a knuckle sandwich. my fist between two pieces of bread from Braxton, and I was just cutting up. And that guy was like, "You're just talking, blah, blah, blah." I'm like, "Oh, bro, yeah." But like, if you really knew me, I would punch you in your face.
You fucking poke him right in the nose.
Like, I mean, dude, it's like, it's not like I ain't never got drunk with my buddies and let's just punch each other in the face and get, like when I was younger, just do stupid shit. But, we try to keep it lighthearted. We try to keep it moving, try to keep it funny. I've been trying to post on social media more and more, just to try to build that up as much as we can. Did pretty good with it last year. So this year I'm going to keep doing that. Nate does all this stuff already. So it's like, I'm trying to take a little bit of load off it. So if y'all get to see some of them posting and you're like, oh my God, what is he doing? That's not him. That's me. It's something. If it's all out of pocket, it's me. Yeah. If you're like, oh my Lord, he should have not done that. That's me. I'm sorry.
They're usually entertaining.
Yeah, they usually are. Like I said,
they're usually not too out of pocket. Sometimes, occasionally.
Of course, language is probably my biggest downfall. The hard cussing and stuff, and I try not to, because I know there are younger people that watch us. But listen, you need to be better parents. I don't listen to me. Go and watch Hudson Becker. He's great with kids, and I mean that wholeheartedly.
I've seen it firsthand.
So remember this right here. Go get you some merchandise. B&B, Boars N Broads. That's where you go get your merchandise. Southern Cross cut gear for your cut gear, and tell them Dixie Dogger sent you, and you will get you a little bit of discount code. Put the discount code in there and tell them, say, hey, look here, I need something. And we're in an incentive program with them too, so it works for everybody. And then get with Phil Wilson if you got to buy some dirt.
That means buy some cows, get with Marc Rankin.
No, listen. If you want to buy a bunch of cows, heifers, bulls, yearlings, you want to buy a whole ranch, you get with the Rankin Ranch Company, 38 Ranch Company. That's who you get with. And then we got one more feller out there. He's been since day one. Very, very first one.
Which one?
Lance.
Oh, Lance, yes.
My partner.
There's been a couple that was...
He makes beer. He cooks. He's a taxidermist. He does...
Crockett, taxidermy, and processing.
Everything. But that man has been a supporter.
And if your dog needs supplements, 777 Kennels. We forgot their supplements. We forgot their supplements.
You got to have supplements. When we're cooking food, like no joke.
I've added it into it.
I just dump it in there.
Yes.
Dump it in there. Get a couple of big bags and dump them in there about every 2 or 3 weeks when you're doing that.
Yeah.
And make sure you tell them, Dick, we got this from Dixie Doggers. They need to know.
Helps keep them hydrated. They
need to know that these people that we're talking about, they need to know that going through us and we're doing like it's advertising and stuff, it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? And there's people out there that we always plug. We don't get paid for a lot of some of that. You know what I'm saying? They're just but we get stuff in exchange.
Mm-hmm.
Like they say the same thing about us.
We don't get free shit. We trade shit.
Yes. Animal Housing Solutions. Spud's gonna be a peppy. I want everybody to know that. I'm telling you, he's old. He's old as I am.
I know. Both y'all's old as hell to me. Still love y'all.
I love Spud. That's my buddy. Animal Housing Solutions. Get your dogs put up. Don't let them out here. Look, when I'm trying to deer hunt, I don't want your damn dogs running through my stuff.
Whether you
get you a good kennel set up, go to Animal Housing Solutions, feed your dog some supplements so some bitch ain't skinny out there eating all my deer corn. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do all that junk. Because, hell, I might be over there hunting off the ranch over there. Got my cows from Marc Rankin, from the land I bought from Phil Wilson, drinking the cold beer that Lance Crystal made for me. And he's going to taxidermy this big buck I'm fixing to hit with a spear that I whittled out with a pocket knife that I made. Now, that's about enough of that.
If you need a deer track, call Lite Hounds.
Does he really have has he got hog dogs for real?
I've seen some pigs. It's pretty believable.
He lives on Hog Lane.
He does live on Hog Lane. He has a badass address.
Bro.
I was thoroughly impressed with that.
I don't know. Listen, I think it might be a ruse. Might be a ruse. He might have bought a hog farm. He lives on Hog Lane and just goes out there and turns the blood tracking dog loose.
And he also uses Southern Cross cook gear.
Yeah, anybody does. Everybody's got to run Southern Cross gear.
It's a trend.
If you don't,
buy some of his merch too.
Gonna be the whole wheat hammer.
Yes, exactly.
The whole wheat hammer's coming down.
I thought you said the whole meat hammer.
No, not the meat hammer. Like, the meat hammer, that's something else, baby. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
We had to put that in black and white.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. All right. So, also, get you a break stick while I'm making them, because I ain't going to make them forever. I'm tired of making them. Bring some to Uncle Earl's, too. We will see y'all there. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for everything. I know I left somebody out, and I'm sorry. I love you anyway.
Tell that motherfucker I appreciate it.
And if you don't think I love you, well, God loves you. And it don't cost nothing to know him. See y'all.
Thank you. Hope you enjoyed that episode. If there's anything or anyone you'd like to hear on the podcast, or if you'd like to come hunt with us, don't hesitate to contact us at dixiedoggers01@gmail.com.